Hi friends, I'm back again with another junk journal. I purchased these little red books a while back, and in my mind I thought they would make great Christmas junk journals. So this is the first one that I have gotten finished, and I named it Santa. Um, it is an exposed spine. I put some muslin just for decoration. The book is in really good shape, the book cover. The inside of it has been reinforced. The insides of the spine has been reinforced with fabric. Santa is 4 inches across and 5 7/8 inches tall. 1 inch spine. It has 3 signatures with about 15 pages in each signature for a total of 180 pages front and back. And it's tied with like a twill tape. This was on some kitchen towels that I had gotten as a gift, and so the kitchen towels were wrapped in this awesome fabric, and it makes a really good tie. So we'll get started. Each signature surround has a beautiful image front and the back of the signature. So I guess we'll get to those when we get to them. The front cover has a little pocket that has an image of an image of an old Christmas postcard, and then you flip it up and that gives you just extra space to write. And then this little it swivels so that it locks in place. And then this is tucked in the pocket behind, and I love the inside front and back covers. I just love that paper. And then this is a little Texaco tab. I had to cut it short so that it would fit in this little pocket, and then I put this little Santa Claus on the top. So each signature has a pretty image on the front and the back, and then it also has the eyelet trim down the edge. And I have reinforced each signature surround with some book page. And there's lots of old ledger paper, and I put some fabric tabs on some of the pages on the top and on the sides. And I decorated this ledger page. It had the holes in it to hold it into the book, and then I just decorated it with some green thread. Well, it's baker's twine. Lots of space to write. The original book, I believe, is from 1895. And I have some of the original pages within. I used some vintage Christmas cards, and this one I have it so that it opens up this way for extra writing, and then it also opens up this way, and it says, "Best of wishes for you and family, love, Sarah and John." And so I have it attached to this page, but it's a little pocket on the side, and so there's a little Christmas card, and I have some thread here to keep it from getting lost in the pocket, and this one as well. This one is the part of the card that was in the back where the sender wrote a little letter, so I'm including it as well. And so they both just fit right in here, and they each have, like, this one has the fabric tab and this one has the baker's twine to keep it from getting lost. Now if I can make my fingers work, it slips right in there, and then they show a little bit. And then another thing I decided to do was make some of the pages, all of the music pages in here of this kind of music, I have some gold powder. And so that just kind of fancies that page up a little bit. Here's some of the original pages from the book. And in the middle I put some notebook paper over the top to give you extra places to write. And on some of the other book pages, I've tried to put extra space to write. This one I thought was fun that I just I kept the word Christian there because Christmas is a Christian holiday, and I just thought, well, that was nice that stayed there on that page. I gave you a little extra writing space here. And there's some writing space. This is just a little cluster just for interest, and then it just kind of hangs off the side, little raggedy there. Put a little sparkly tab on the top of that page. And then this one has the gold powder on the edge as well, inside and out. There's lots of, or I shouldn't say lots, but there is gold leafing on the cover of the book. And then a funny thing happened after I did all of the inside gold powder. I accidentally put the book down where I had been working, and so some of the gold got on the back of the book. And so I just made it more intentional, and I put my finger, and so I've glittered up the book a little bit. It was a happy accident. Here's a little kind of a belly band or top tuck and a bottom tuck together with a copy of an old postcard. And these remind me of old department store little price tags for their displays. And then this is a layaway card or a layaway tag, because we always had to lay away things because we couldn't afford it to pay for things right off. Didn't have credit cards back then, so in October, if you wanted something, you would lay away things and then pay maybe $10 a week so that you could get it for Christmas. So this is just paper clipped in so you can remove it, and then there's writing space in the back. Here's a vintage postcard for Christmas. It was in a set of postcards from the early 1900s. This one, I can't see what the date is on it. It's a one set stamp. So, but I know it was early 1900s in that group. And here's the back of the first signature, and here's the front of the second signature. It has the pretty eyelet lace, and it's got the book page on the inside to make it stronger. This is a Merry Christmas postcard, copy of one from, I don't know, from a long time ago. Here's another belly band with a copy of an old postcard, and then here's a little angel Christmas tree ornament. Here's a little side tuck. This came from a book cover of a Christmas book that I got at the library, and so I just made it into a double page side tuck. Some more of the gold powder. The inside, the middles of each signature, I put some little of my made up washi tape, and each of them it's just an image from an old postcard, Christmas postcard, stamp size. Some more of the gold powder. Got that idea from Eva, the book, or the Bohemian Crafter. And I love this rickrack. It's got some gold sparkly that goes through it. Very festive, very Christmassy. This is a Christmas tag that I've got on my Etsy store. So be sure and check that out. I'll put a link to that below. And I have some, almost looks like candy cane, old vintage fabric for the tie up there, for the pull. And here is another vintage postcard for the holidays. Wishing you a bright new year, January 1st. And this was 1908. And this was from that same group of postcards that I got on an auction. There's a little belly band with another miniature postcard for Christmas. And that's the back of the second signature. And then I have a little flip up of some real pretty lacy fabric here. And I just thought these little girls are just so sweet. It's just a muted color palette, and you can kind of see them through the fabric. And then I have this little postcard glued on. And then there's extra space to write up there. Here is out of the original book. So it's kind of riddled on the sides, but the copyright was 1895. And here's another vintage Christmas card, and I have a little tuck on the side as well, like the one before. But this one doesn't go as deep in, so it's easy to get out. And so this one opens completely, and I put a playing card there that had kind of a winter scene, and a little price tag there, and this little pocket made out of a copy of a vintage postcard once again. And then I put this little Christmas tag in upside down because it has this bow and cheesecloth, and so you might be able to. Oh, sure, it'll fit there. I like that better since it's not upside down. And these numbers come from an old flashcard. There's a little top tuck with a miniature postcard. Santa writing out his list. This book can be used for memories. It could be used for possible planning your Christmas, upcoming Christmas. And there's the little washi tape for the center ties. I love using that gold powder, but it gets all over. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. And then this is a dictionary page. It's a English to German dictionary. And I got the page where the definition of Christmas is right here. And then all the different ways of saying it in German, I guess. And then this is a little envelope with a cluster decoration here with a little girl, a Merry Christmas postcard. And then I have some other miniature postcards in here, and I think some old stamps I put in here as well. Some of them are, that one's green. I thought that was for Christmas. And the others are actual Christmas post stamps. One's an 8-cent stamp and one's a 6-cent stamp. So those go in there. And then here is another vintage postcard, and again I can't see what the date is, but it was with the other the other postcards, early 1900s. This one is a Happy New Year card, and it has some texture. I like that. It's little dots all over, and you can see that on the other side as well. And so that is Santa, and Santa is on my Etsy store already, just waiting to be purchased. So I'm wishing you all a happy day. This is Saturday here, and it's in the afternoon, and we got some rain during the night. Not as much as we would have liked to have, but we got some rain, and that settles the dust, which is nice. I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Be sure and subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified of upcoming videos. I'll try to get these others done. So, thanks for coming along. Bye now.